came from the West Virginia coal mines, the Rocky Mountains, and the Montana sky. We can skin a buck, run a trot line, country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
Oh man. Hey, I'm Andy Morgan, FLW Pro and Team Livingston Anglers. Come on in, check out my crib. As you can see, we got the whole crew this week. Got Evan Evers back here, Jason Christie over here, David Mullins in the basement, along with David Walker in the basement to keep him down low profile. As you can see, we spend a lot of time in the woods in the fall. And these right here are all Nebraska bucks. And actually, I believe I've killed all of these on camera, except of course the great big one in the middle. We didn't get him on film. That was earlier in my hunting career. But a lot of good stories behind these. A lot of time spent in the outdoors on the trophies and the trophy whitetails for sure. A lot of time burnt. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Always on the outdoor channel right here on the tube. You can see the trophy case. Many years of hard work, wet hind end, good raincoats, a lot of sunscreen, and a little sunburn. A lot of time spent in the outdoors, no doubt about it. Lots of good times. Lots of good times. You can sit here, and I sit here a lot in the afternoons on the back porch and kind of peek through the window and kind of relive a lot of the stories, because that's what hunting and fishing's about. And there's some of the trophies I've accumulated over the years. An old shed antler, found him somewhere, don't even know where it was, turkey hunting somewhere, I guess. I guess the light at the end of the tunnel for me was FLW Angler of the Year 2013, and as you can see, you know, I've had a long career, done a lot of fishing, made a lot of sacrifice in my life for bass fishing, just because I'm very passionate about the sport. And I love to bass fish, but I love to tournament bass fish, and this is, you know, really what you're shooting for in your career. And you know, like I said, that's the icing on the cake. When you get that and you're able to get that title. That was a big accomplishment, and probably my most special accomplishment was the 2013 Angler of the Year. And also with that, I don't know if you can see that, but I actually won Male Athlete of the Year in the Chattanooga area for 2013, which was a real special thing. Where I live in East Tennessee, bass fishing is a pretty big deal, and to get nominated for something like that with a lot of the great basketball, tennis players, and just pure athletes in the area was a big deal, and I'm really proud of that. Tobacco Spit. I know it's got a little strange, but Redman was a sponsor. Fort Loudon Lake, 1997. Over here is a couple of EverStart wins that I had. Here's one. That's Lake Gunnersville and Lake Okeechobee. I won these in the same season in 2003. Lots of good times. All right, we're doing a cribs deal, so we got to see what's in the fridge. This is for Cody Meyer. He wants to see what the G.O.A.T eats. Look here, we got some old hamburger meat. I don't even know what this is. That's leftovers. That's something that Christy and them boys are eating, I guess. We got some turkey. We got some corn. Look here, some old sausage and biscuits. A little bit of milk left. They done wiped me out on the milk. Won't be no cereal for me this morning. But that's what country people eat right there. Meat. There's some bread over here in the pantry. We got a little milk, which you always out if you live in the country. I don't even see no eggs. I'm gonna have, we gotta go to the store. Come on here on the back deck. This is where we spend a lot of time, especially in the summer and the fall. We'll get out, and of course you can see the archery range right here in the background. Do a lot of shooting off the back porch. It's good and shady. You can sit here and lay all your stuff down. It's real handy. And it kind of keeps you shooting, because it is so handy. Leave my bow laying right there close. I can come out and grab a hold, you know, a couple of shots. It don't take just a couple minutes a day. May not get to shoot too many arrows, but it's good to keep it in your hand, keep you in tune. We'll fire us a shot here. We're going to shoot the deer at 90. And got a little crosswind. We're going to have to fight some, so I'm going to have a little holdover. That's why they call it archery. Got to arch it in there, or do a little holdover if you got wind. Those right there is the heart. And I'm not a half inch out of the heart, perfect up and down. I'm satisfied with that. I'll take that any day. This old buck right here, He'd be in there on the old Morgan wall if he was a real whitetail. This is the 120-yard target, and I thought it fell just a little bit left. We've actually got a crosswind, but if you don't have that bow perfectly level in your bubble, in your sight bubble, you're going to shoot right or left. And at 120 yards, it gets really exaggerated. So I don't know, it's probably 4 inches to the left. Perfect height, we'll take that for sure. Welcome to the workshop. This is where it all takes place right here. Don't expect it to be spick and span you can eat off the floor. Workshop. We work in here. Here's the old Livingston bullet. She's all drowned out because we've been fishing in the rain quite a bit because you have to. It's what it's all about. Sunshine and rain. Here she be. We've got stuff laying everywhere trying to get all dried out, ready to go. Kentucky Lake's coming up. We're trying to finalize a little Angler of the Year action and try to make it 2 in a row. We can't wait. Got a little piece of dynamite right here. I'm fixing to put some hooks on, so stick with me and check this out. And I come from the land where the P70 ruled, and that was one of the best poppers that were around on the market, and everybody died for them. They were a couple $100 a piece. And here at Livingston, we wanted to perfect the perfect popper. And I believe we've done that right here. We've got the perfect popper with the sound technology. This thing, and a popper for me, I don't want it to have the action of a super fluke. I don't want it all over the place. I want it to spit and pop. And a lot of times I want it to stay in one place. So it's a simple bait. But the thing about this bait is you want it to be castable. You want it to be a bait that you can accurately cast. Well, so it has to be weighted perfect and not sink, not float too high. It's not an easy bait to make, but I think we've actually perfected it. Plus the sound technology of the Livingston popper. This is going to be a hard one to beat. You're going to see this on my rod a lot. And again, I'm from East Tennessee. There's one thing that we do know is homemade crankbaits and poppers. So this is live out of the workshop, and I believe we have the perfect popper.
We came from the West Virginia coal mines, the Rocky Mountains, and the Montana sky. We can skin a buck, run a trot line. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.